Apparently making this video here, unfortunately, we just had an old guy just begging to open the bus. That was really unacceptable. Anyways, I'm just going to straightforward enjoy riding this bus here. So, apologies for the inconvenience here. In this case, enjoy the video. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much. I'm going to have to probably put a lot of effort on making this video here. I know there's music on the background right here. Just want to make sure that my YouTube channel is free of getting copyright striked. I know there's music on the background, but it's something that I just can't help myself here. And if there's any music that is being exposed in this video, I might as well just straightforward edit the whole thing up, crop any parts of the video which have background music playing, and assemble the whole thing like so. I might also have the cut just in case.
62 Creek Farm. Next stop, Colmore Circus for Snow Hill Station.
Anyways, we're gonna go up towards the bird reserve. I think it's called Seymour Valley. It's operated by the charity, the Royal Society of Birds, which is the RSPB, obviously. And I think I'll tell you which bus stop we're going to be stopping at once we've gone through like maybe 26, 28 bus stops. And I also do apologise if there's any dialogue in the background here, but it doesn't seem to matter. There's nothing wrong on being supportive of other languages. Languages are so diverse, so I can't help it. But that's alright, so I'll keep an eye out once everything is all under control. And yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Gosh, there's a lot of pigeons right here. And I've never ever spoken on a bus journey like this before in my life. I rarely ever speak when I'm doing these types of videos, but that's what she said. But I'm not going to intervene with other people because it would be quite rude to do so. And off we go.
Next stop, Snow Hill, Queensway.
Also, to let you know that this is also going to be a very long bus journey. So keep that onto your mind, that this bus journey could potentially last for maybe 3/4 of an hour, maybe half an hour. We'll just have to see about that. With all this recording here, I have to keep an eye on my tablet and see how long the video goes for, depending on the level of the traffic. Or should I just say depending on the level of the traffic. If it's a really heavy one, well, that's going to overwhelm my tablet. But it should be fine. It's only Sunday. In that case, I made the right decision somehow to go there. Oh, there's some sort of dude just running up towards someone's car. No, wait, that's a taxi. I am also on the recovery of diarrhea. Obviously, I have been quite sick, but today I've been straightforward, a lot much more better than, let's just say, yesterday. That was actually someone coughing. But yes, I shall be better from like the rest of today and also tomorrow, just in time with my birthday. Thank goodness. Yes, I've been under the weather, but hopefully in a very short time I'll be straightforward, be out and about from the road to recovery. You know what I mean. I'm sure about that, and you guys too. Oh, is that a police museum? Oh, I didn't realise that. That's quite nice to know. Look at that guy. He's just running around. He's basically running away, actually. He's just running after the next bus or whatever. How weird is that? Oh, it looks like no one decides to get into this bus. How stupid. Actually, it was coming from here and not there. So, when I'm actually filming here, I don't tend to show things that are actually here, because just in case if there's someone accusing me that I'm filming people and stuff, or am I filming them? Filming them is just very dangerous, obviously. Oh, gonna turn the brightness down. It's an electric bus. It's fairly quiet as well. If it's a diesel bus, which in the future they won't be there, obviously if it's an electric bus and if there's noise in the background, it's going to be very difficult for me to handle out as much video content that I'm going to straightforward. I wouldn't say chisel out. Oh, what is she looking at? Oh, phew, that was a close one. It's actually very busy here. You can see why. There's just so many vehicles all coming around in different directions here while abiding the laws here.
Next stop, Cornwall Street. Cornwall Street.
Oh, my butt is kind of itchy.
16 to Great Bar.
Yeah, basically my my butt was kind of itching me. But it is getting better. It is getting better, at least from the time being here. Signs are straightforward improving,
Rise Street.
and hopefully I shall be back to normal without the painful method of going to the toilet all the time. Oh god, why do I have to show this? I mean,
Rise Street.
do you know what? Maybe in the future I don't need to straightforward look at this. A shop that sells stuff that should be illegal. Again, what is wrong with these people? It's like if these things have nicotine on it,
Next
but it's
stop,
like something that you just can't shake at all. Or you can't just shake it off. No, I'm not talking about the Taylor Swift song, but just, you know, boxes that look like matchboxes, and you know, you put these things into your mouth and what does it do? Any good? Nah. They don't bode well for society at all.
Kings Gate. 16 2 Great Bar.
Okay, it looks like there's a couple of Metro staff that have decided to get into the bus. I don't know why, maybe they're just checking on the bus,
Hockey Circus.
I guess. Maybe they're just thinking about building a tram stop right here. Maybe there's like an interchange section here. I don't know what they're up to. I have got no idea. What is that? What is that thing there? Ugh. It's pretty horrible when you see that. That thing there. It's actually facing outside. Oh, pigeon swarm. Lots and lots of pigeons.
Hockey Circus.
Wow, look at the number of pigeons right here.
Great Bar.
Insane levels of pigeons. What the heck is going upstairs?
Next stop, Charleville Road.
Yes.
Charleville Road. 16 2 Great Bar. Next stop, College Grove. Next stop, Gibson Road.
What is this? Like, what is all of this mess on the window here? I mean, that is just insane. Whoever's done that must have been very fast. I mean, that is just insane. I mean, seeing this mess. I mean, this bus will be back at the wash. Hopefully after today. I mean, who knows about that?
Gibson Road. 16 to Grapevine.
Electric motor is kind of a bit noisy. But I think it's alright.
Next stop, Victoriana Way.
Oh, I think we've got some music. But the bus is progressing on its journey. Oh, passing by Handsworth Park.
Next stop, Handsworth Park.
I think I've been to that park before, but I'm going to skip this because we're going to be heading up towards the nature reserve.
Handsworth Park. 16 to Grapevine.
And I think after dropping off from the bus stop that is not far away from the nature reserve, it's going to be just about an 8-minute walk.
Next stop, The Woodlands. The Woodlands.
I'll just be very careful here.
Grapevine.
As I'm filming here, I just got to be very careful about other people. If there's people who are actually right behind me, I'll just have to remain silent,
Next stop, Selborne Road.
like as always, or next to me.
stop, Devonshire Road. Next stop, Somerset Road.
No, next exit.
Not sure if he's gonna be skipping a bus route or not. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna straight forward.
Next
Is one
stop,
filming?
Engelstead Close.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
You understanding everything. Mistake.
I think once you get out of the urban environments of Birmingham and stuff,
The right stop, not all.
it kind of makes it
Engelstead Close.
obvious that, you know,
60.
when you get out of
Great Bar.
Birmingham and then when you get into rural areas like Handsworth, or maybe this section here, I don't know, maybe suburban areas like this, they tend to be fairly like less busy and stuff, because obviously, you know, when people are straightforward staying at home, especially on Sunday, and if it was like, yes, and it's like very dull and very cloudy outside, you could probably imagine most people will be probably staying at home and stuff because of just how dreary and miserable the weather is. But it's not raining, that's all I can really say. But I think the traffic's kind of slow. There's actually a parade of cars here. I wonder what's going on here. This seems pretty hyper unusual. I don't really know why. I don't want to jeopardize my tablet for a fairly long time, but that's what I'm trying to do. Gosh, that is... I'll just show you how much traffic there is. I'll just jump cut from the time being here. At least, and actually, look, there's even more traffic. Right over on the other lane, but this traffic here is going at a much faster pace. Whereas the traffic on the other lane, it's pretty slow. I mean, a snail could beat that. There it is, I can just see it. There's actually a parade of cars right here. You just zoom in. It's freaking long. It's gone past 2 o'clock. I don't know how much time because of the traffic, which is somewhat unusual. But because it's a Sunday, I shouldn't be too worried about it. Phew.
Next stop, Vernon Avenue.
It's very slow moving, isn't it? Very slow moving. I'm not sure what's causing this. It could be roadworks, or it just could be a busy road. I'm not sure what's going on with what you just saw earlier on. It's just horribly too busy. I think there's only just about 8 stops left. I'll just keep on double checking and see how many bus stops we've got to go for, because by looking at my map, and I'll just show you an image of it. Basically, this is the last stop that I'm going to straightforward show you. And obviously, we're stuck in traffic. And I don't know how long is it going to take us for. I don't know. It all seems to come out of nowhere. And yes, I can actually see what's causing this. I can actually see cars coming in from other lanes and stuff. Actually, different roads. They're all coming in from like different neighborhoods, just trying to intrude and basically just push in, and that's actually adding up to the chaos of what I'm seeing here. But it's not that of a major problem. You know, by night time it would straightforward fade away, unless if there's criminals. Call the police if you need them. I mean, look at the other lane. This lane is actually pretty normal, but the one I'm straightforward in is very slow. In fact, it's stuck. But that doesn't matter because we've only got about 7 to 8 bus stops to go, and we're home and hosed. Not literally, but we'll be in our destination. Oh, and there's actually a bit of drizzle there. I'm not sure if it's raining or not. I'm gonna have to put my hood on. Oh dear, what is going on here?
Next stop, Beauchamp Avenue.
Oh yes, no surprise. I can see the problem in the instigator. That's right over here. That's roadworks. And just as I witnessed, sorry for the brightness, single file lane. Oh. It's only exclusive to single file traffic. It's actually kind of reminds me of how trains work, you know, with railway lines and that sort of stuff. I mean, the other thing that's also causing this problem to go a little bit longer is definitely an extra bit of road. Manway Close. Oh, not surprised about that road, I have to say about that. But we're nearly there. And we've just stopped. But it looks like we're almost out of the woods. And we'll be on our way.
Next stop, Austin Way for Little Hampstead.
And even more so, it's also screwed right over here. I can just see there's more traffic here as well. Again, I can start to see similar reoccurring patterns, so that's going to be a complete struggle to get back. So, I really don't know of how long I'll be at Bird Reserve for. Maybe about 30 minutes, let's just say 3/4 of an hour. I don't know, I'll just have to judge my time and see how long I can spend my time here for. And there's a couple of people jaywalking. It should be illegal. I don't know why. It should be a policy. People shouldn't jaywalk in this country. I mean, what's going on? You know, the problem with jaywalking in this country, it's not even illegal. Why is it permittable? Why is it so good to do? Why is it alright to do jaywalking in this country? I don't even give a damn about people like this. It's crazy as hell. You know, I do that a lot, and it's also puzzling at me, and I just don't understand why. Flippin' hell. And even more so, adding to the headache behind this bus route, there's an extra bit of road here. Again, seeing these T-junctions, they're causing a headache, but nevertheless, we're actually kind of free. Yay! Oh, bless her. Or bless him, I can't really tell. And we're straight forward down, keeping ourselves going. Whoa.
Austin Way. 16 to Creek Bar.
Hello there.
Yeah, to be honest, once you get out of Handsworth, it all starts to feel proper British. How weird is that? Off we go. Oh, passing by the railway station. Seems like a good sign, actually. Well, I could have done some train spotting there, but that's alright. I could try and think about doing it in another time. But all I'm up for is my trip to the nature reserve. Bloody hell. Jeez, look at the traffic. I don't know how, because it's basically mid-autumn, or actually late autumn, I don't know how I'm going to get back. Oh, there's a charity shop here. Who dumped all of that? It's crazy as heck. It's weird. I don't know why. And yeah, look at the traffic. It's just insane. Man, it's just snaking everywhere. It just snakes out of nowhere. But I think throughout the course of where we're going to, this is crazy as hell. I don't think I'll be filming at this point, to be honest, somehow. But, oh yes! Look at that. We're getting out of here. This is wonderful. I'll just get my backpack sorted, because I'm nearly at my final destination.
Next stop, Spout House Lane. Next stop, James Road. James Road. 62 Great Bar. Next stop, Newfield Court.
Oh, I think it could be this one actually.
Kingfisher. None have been seen today, but they are about. Towards Hampstead Village. They're up and down there quite often, unless the river's in flood.
We saw one today.
All right. Okay.
By the bridge of Bang.
Okay. And I've seen them on the canal. Just there. So.
We saw that mandarin duck as well.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that looked like a sweat.
Yeah. An Egyptian news. Is it here?
Yeah, down the Bang. It's the mandarin, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally Mandarin, because they don't really stretch their necks that
Yeah,
often.
same here.
Sorry.
Same
As you probably gathered, I'm not really a bird. Looking after a bird, I'm
Well, we wouldn't have known about it if your colleague hadn't mentioned it. Thank you.
Okay, see you again.
Quite a few right here. I can see them. They're sort of dabbling like that. And there's a grey heron just basically relaxing itself. Oh, are these teals and goosanders? I can just see a bit of that as well too. I think there's a male and a female goosander. It's very difficult to spot from a tablet, but I can just see what they look like. Right next to it, that looks like a teal. I think it's a male, by the looks of it. And on the other side, oh, sorry, that was actually a goosander. So there's actually about 3, possibly 4. I don't know if there's a male goosander as well. It looks like there's actually about 2 females and 1 male. It could be like 3 females and 1 male. No, wait, there's actually about 4. Just realised that. They are quite common, but it can be quite difficult to observe when they are pretty much at a very far away distance. Somewhere like that. And it looks like they're just swimming. They're basically swimming in a single file line. Not necessarily, but roughly. Oh, couple of gadwall. Oh, that's nice to know. Kind of funny, the way the lapwings move, they almost look like bats. When the way they fly is just mesmerizing. It's wonderful. They always seem to change directions here. It's obviously weird when they do that, but it's part of their behavior actually. Possibly I'm seeing... it's kind of difficult actually. Because they are dark coloured birds, I can just see about, yes. That's a lot. That's a lot of lapwings, wow! It's just wonderful seeing that. The way they just fly is just incredible. They're just putting such a show like that. Somehow this is wonderful. Oh, this is just mesmerising. This is like Mother Nature's air show. And they're back on just around here, somewhere in between the rocks. There you go. Let me just see how many there were. Okay, going by the looks of it, I'll probably guess like a rough guesstimate of about maybe 14, 15, 16, 17 individuals, I guess. Yeah, but that was actually quite fantastic seeing that. If I grab my binoculars here, I can just see quite a few of them. They're just relaxing on that isle there. They usually appear very, very, let's just say monochrome-like. Let's just say black and white, but they are actually, into my eyes, they actually look more dark greenish with a bit of blue and purple in it. And there's a couple of goosanders patrolling right over next to the trees. As you can see, they're just swimming. And there's a swan right there. I think it's a mute swan that's just preening. Just preening right over in its, let's just say on its primary rear, I guess. Next before the wings. There's actually so many swans right there. I can also see a lot of geese right there as well. And unsurprisingly, I didn't even realise there's a little egret. That's just on, right over number 10, you can just see a little egret that's actually, it's just landed. And it's basically foraging for food, mainly in the water. Yeah, right over at number 10, you can just see where the little egret is. It's very obscure. There it is, you can just see that white knob in the middle there. Not the swan, or the gull.
About 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was actually quite interesting. I did see like a little shoveler, which is actually, it's on its eclipse plumage, or actually transitioning to breeding plumage, in a sense that that's what most ducks do during wintertime. A lot of males, most of not all male ducks, but obviously, you know, they will just go through their eclipse plumage during summer, and then they'll go back to their major breeding plumage, which will be in, you know, late autumn, winter, and then following the same skin cycle pattern during spring and summer. That's it.
About 5 minutes will be closing the hide.
Oh man, that's a giant flock of wood pigeons there. That is just a massive swarm of them. You know, being built in a nature reserve, you can just see why there's just so many birds here. If you come right over here, you can just definitely see why. Overall, it just shows you that when you go outside the city, there is more to be explored. The more nature you see around, the more it just changes the contrast. Like this little egret here, you can just see it's prowling right over at the edge of the island, just looking for prey, right underneath the water, possibly out of the water. I don't think it'll be hunting like mud skippers and stuff, unless if it was a hot country, but it does look wonderful. It is such a glorious, I mean, whenever I look at little egrets, they almost look like very sentient, you know, plastic bag birds. You know, that's what I would imagine. But they are just gorgeous. They are just wonderful. They have actually arrived in our country. Mediterranean of origin. Main cause would have been climate change or global warming, but it really doesn't matter because these guys are just wonderful. They are absolutely stunning. They really do recommend the UK as a wonderful place. Well, I think I can just conclude this video here, and it's probably me to straightforward jostle back towards home because, man, what a long journey. I would have never thought I'd be getting there by bus. Usually I'll be there with my father, going up towards by car. Anyways, I'll just straightforward leave this video here. Of course, please like and share and subscribe for more videos in the future, obviously. As always, thanks for watching and bye for now, and that's all I can really say.